Good morning, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, Sarah Flo. Good morning, Bree. Let's do a giveaway. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hello, Samantha. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Van. Good morning, D-Nix. Good morning, Pink Dragonfly. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Morning, Vintage Rock. Hello, Cat Key. Hi, everybody. Morning, Dean. Happy first day of construction, yes. So I was going to do a show, like my normal show. Hi, Hanko. And then I was thinking about it, and I don't think that they're not here yet. So I was like, oh, I'll start early. We'll talk. We'll talk until they get here. Home Depot delivery is on its way. Yeah, you lift, bro. Good morning, 8-Day. And my stepfather and my brother are on their way. So we're going to start. I'm going to video a lot of it. I'm going to take some before and afters. I'm going to start like construction videos, whatever. I'm going to try to like document a lot of it so that you guys can see it. And I'll probably go live a couple times today. I think I'm going to do what I did yesterday. Hi, Citizen K. I think I'm going to do what I did yesterday and like go live and raid friends throughout the day because that was fun. And it got me going. Yes, very exciting. Oh, it's muddy over here. But we can talk until they get here. So thank you for your gift. I appreciate you, Car Chick. I appreciate your gift. Thank you so much. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway, and we'll see you again at 2. Yes. So I'm going to double check with them when they get here what the plan is for the day. I think today we're just digging. But I know that Nicole is here today. So I think that today, thank you for your random gifts. We are just going to start the digging, and my brother is going to start the electrical. So I have to like spot for the digging, or I have to dig. Like we have to make sure there's 2 of us. Hello, Nurse One, just to make sure while we're digging that we don't mess anything up. So if you don't mind swearing, yeah, only follow TikTok if you don't mind swearing. Bad dating stories. Not great, Ange. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your purchase of the candy bars. So as long as that's at a good place at 2:00, I'll be back on at 2:00 either way for the clutter clear out. I just don't know if I'll be cleaning. I mean, I could probably just sell stuff from my house and we'll clean out some clutter here. Or I'm going to try to go to the shop and actually sell real things. Your son found your hiding spot. Thank you for your purchase of the chocolate. I love you guys. Thank you. So either way, I will be back on it too. I mean, I'll be back on a few times today, but today, if I figured if we want to do Therapy Thursday, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you want to ask, anything you want to go over, we can do that until they get here. Thank you, Hanja. I am stressed. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I know I'll sell some dirt. I'll sell some water. I'll sell some rocks. I think what I was thinking, and Repurposed by Becky actually had the idea that I should sell stones in the, I'm shy, nice to meet you. Sell stones, like, and I'll write your guys' names in the stones in the basement. And then it'll be funny because thank you for your purchase of the chocolate. Like if I go to sell the house or whatever, they're going to be like, there are all these weird things in the wall in the basement. But we will see. We shall see. We should open packages while I'm here. I don't know what to sell for clutter clear out, but I have plenty of clutter. Exactly. I think that it's spring, right? Good morning. I've been selling gold, and the scrap people are making a good profit. Ooh, for sure. Maybe sell words that you would write on the rocks, but that's a good idea. Thank you for your tip. Sell the shingles behind you on the wall. That's a good idea. Thank you so much, Mama Z. We're going to have a better day, right? Today's going to be a better day. It's been rough, but today is day 1 of construction, and we are when they get here, I don't know if they're going to go pick up the excavator on the way. Thank you for your tip. Thank you for all of your love and support. I appreciate you. This is a weight machine behind me. This is my front room, and we have a gym in the front room next to the skeleton. That's Cole's gym. Still pictures of Ben. I should. Well, it's just David coming today, so it's my brother David. But David is just as handsome as Ben, so you guys would probably like him too. Dory, you won that first giveaway. I'm just gonna give things away. You guys are tipping me, so I can just give it right back. I just dismantled one of those last night. It's a bitch. Oh, thank you for your gifted chat. All right, this one's from Wilted Rose. It's technically the front. Thank you, Wilted Rose. Everyone go follow Wilted Rose, please. How do I deal with a seller who has purchased from on April 18th but still haven't received my package? Was your package shipped? Wilted Rose at 778. Let's try to get them to 100 or to 1,000. I'm going to bookmark all of your shows. And yes, I am home. I'm at my house today because we are starting construction on the basement. Was this brother that was nice to you? Yes, this is the one that I was closest to. So the way that it works is my sister Lindsay is 40. I'm 38. David is 37. Benjamin is 30. I'm 38, 35. Trevor is 33. Keegan is 29. Austin is 26. Me and David were the closest in age. Me and Benjamin are the closest because we see each other the most. David lives in Virginia, but when we were kids, me and David were the closest. So he's coming up right now. I am almost the oldest. It's me and my sister are the oldest, and then there's 5 younger brothers. And please let the kids know that I will read that at another time. Let me see if I have any pictures. So here's me and my brother Trevor. He's not going to be here today. But this is me and my brother Trevor and his son on St. Patrick's Day. He's going to be here on Saturday, I believe, because he can't. I guess I don't have a picture of David ready. What happened with what? I do need therapy as well. I got a raid? Who raided me? Thank you so much for your raid. Hold on, let me make sure I go follow you. Everyone go follow Wilted Rose, and let me go follow Faded Flamingo. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over here. Holy shit, huge raid. Wow, what a great show. What were you doing? We're already friends. Thank you so much. Let me bookmark all of your shows. Everyone get in this gift card giveaway. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your raid. Thank you for your random gifts. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Christine. I have a full store full of stuff, antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. But today we are at my house because we are starting I also have this giant goldfish. We are starting construction on my basement because my basement has been flooding. I have an old dirt floor. We can try to go down there. I don't think that my internet is going to work, but we're going to try to go down there. This is what we're going to start on today. I'm just going to go down a little bit, or I'll just go like this. So I have a old dirt floor, concrete wall basement. And today we are starting construction to rebuild the walls. So I figured we'd do early therapy Thursday so that we can chat. But thank you so much for your raid. That's amazing. Goliath Gala. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. You guys are awesome. Goliath Gala. Jacob. Okay, Jacob. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. I think I'm gonna sell. I love you guys. Look how fun. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I'm not like my normal crazy peppy self. Goliath, we are best friends. Let's go. Usually I sell a little bit of everything, but today is Therapy Thursday, or it's like a seller chat. Also go follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok if you don't mind swearing and bad dating stories. But my YouTube is very helpful with new sellers. If you have questions, I make videos on everything. I make videos on packing and shipping mainly because those are the main questions. I make lots of good morning. Everyone, please go follow Wilted Rose, Faded Flamingo, Goliath. Thank you so much. Dug out the basement, cinder block walls, not to dig down at all. Yes. So my basement has been flooding for months now. And the issue is we found like a spring in the basement, and it continuously has water coming out of it, right? That's what springs are. So let's see if I can find a couple of the videos for you just to show what we're going to work on today. Thank you again. If you have any questions, if you want to, so here's like a look. That's the wall in the basement, and oh, someone's here. And it just keeps flooding. So like it floods up over my boiler, and it makes it so that my Grinch mom, you won that giveaway. Thank you so much. Makes it so that my heat shuts off. So we're working on that today. It's fine. Thank you again. Let's do another giveaway to say thank you for all of the raiders. You guys are amazing. Getting this gift card giveaway. Go check out the Buy It Now. I got a $50 to CLB. Thank you so much. Listen, we're not crying today. We cried all day on live yesterday. Thank you so much for your tip. You're unbelievable. Thank you so much. I think, oh, there's two more. Okay. Thank you. If you want to put those thank you so much for your tip, CLB. I appreciate you greatly. I love you. I am going to need all of the love and support. It's been a rough few days. You know that. All right. R&R. That's okay. We will add you to the list. Cherry Bomb will take care of it. Everyone, please go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage as well. All right. R&R Vintage. Let me follow you. R&R Vintage is 818. Let's see if we can get them to 1K real quick. I'm going to go bookmark your shows, and we are friends now. Best friends. Everyone go follow R&R Vintage. Thank you so much. CLB, I'm going to kiss you on the mouth. There is no electric sub pump backup. Yeah, so we're going to install another backup. Also, my brother is going to install another electrical panel, which is technically, I'm going to kiss you right in the mouth, which got delivered, and it's sitting right out there. There's the new electrical panel, because the electrical panel has been getting water on it, and it's 100 years old. So my brother's going to install a new electrical panel. We got the excavator. We're going to dig out the side of the building. I'm going to take lots of videos and put them on Instagram or YouTube. I'm not really sure where. We're going to dig out the side. We're going to rebuild that side wall. And then we're going to come inside, install another sub pump, try to fix the wall in here. It's going to be a fun-filled day. So thankfully, yes, I have 5 brothers that are going to help. And they're coming up from everywhere. So the brother that's coming today is from Virginia. My sister is coming up from Jersey, hopefully tomorrow. The rest of my siblings can't come up till the weekend because they have to work. So, and we also haven't all been together since 2011, since the 2 younger boys graduated boot camp. So I have 5 brothers. 3 of them are Marines. They graduated, Trevor and Benjamin graduated boot camp in 2011, and that's the last time we were all together. So if everyone's able to make it this weekend for my tragedy, whatever's going on down here, it'll be the first time we've been together in over 10 years. So very excited about that. Yes, this is old, I live in an old farmhouse. There's my fish. I'm not sure. I think he lives near Roanoke. This is my son's gym equipment. I live in an old farmhouse. My house is over 300 years old. It was part of the Underground Railroad. It is here's a picture of I have a sunroom. Don't mind that bird poop. Fun fact, most of New York looks like this. There's 500 acres of corn behind me. It's very, very haunted. Yes, I have, you're 45 minutes from Roanoke. That's close. Everyone, please go follow R&R. Good morning. Yes, thank you. I am our very close neighbors. That's awesome. The ghosts have been crazy lately, especially. So I have let's see if I can switch you around. See that door over there? Don't mind my dirty kitchen. I have a barn door on my bedroom, and the ghost opens and shuts my barn door all the time, and it will roll, and I'm like, oh, it's just the wind. It literally doesn't move for weeks, and all of a sudden it'll fly open. The other day my son freaked me out really bad because he got up to go to the gym at 5:00 in the morning, and I thought it was a ghost. Cole did get most of the golf balls out of the field. Yes. New York weather has been super shitty lately. I know. So the ghosts are not going to like the renovations, because every time we do something in the basement, they do not like it. Also, my refrigerator has one of those like touch screens on it, and sometimes the ghost will turn the touch screens on. One time my refrigerator started playing Katy Perry. Hate Katy Perry. Um, we've all seen things. Like when I first moved in, my friend Sarah and her mom helped me move in, and they both saw the same thing at different times, like the same person looking like they walked from the front room into the bathroom. One time my ex was here and we were downstairs home alone, and upstairs we heard one of the windows crash, and Cole's TV turned on really loud. Thank you so much for your tip. And he grabbed his gun, went running upstairs and looked all around, couldn't find anything. Lights get turned on, doors get opened, things happen all the time. But the ghosts here are not as bad as the ghosts in my old house. The ghosts here seem to be like happy ghosts, or like kind of chill ghosts. The ghosts at my old house were possessed and were like mean. 5 seconds left in this gift card giveaway, and then we'll do another one. Thank you so much. The ghosts here are crazy. 2 a.m. in the morning, Alexa started playing Michael Jackson. Hey, yo. Is your house, do they follow you? Yeah, so I think, though, my brother now lives in my old house. Dandy's Treasures. Thank you so much, Dandy's Treasures. Let me run this giveaway for you and check out your page. My brother lives in my old house now, and he like talked to the people who used to own the house, and they said that there was a witch that lived there, and it was she was like possessed, and they told him all these stories, and it was crazy. All right, Dandy's Treasures. I just bookmarked your show. Thank you so much. Let me bookmark all of your upcoming shows and followed you. Now we're best friends. Everyone go follow Dandy's Treasures. This is so fun, and it's such a great way for everybody to get to know each other. Also, I had the squatter in the old house, and I've told that story multiple times on like TikTok and YouTube and all of those things, but I did have that's usually my two truths and a lie, is something about my squatter or something about my ghosts. When you have your first sale, it is better to start with less items. I think that it's thank you so much for your tip. Do you have a personal favorite? I'll tell the squatter story again if there's enough people here who haven't heard it. You should start with as many as you can sell or ship, right? So you follow me on TikTok? Thank you. Are you a ghost hunter kind of person? No, I just think I collect ghosts. So I think you should always have things in your buy it now. And then you should also tell your story. Okay, I'll tell the squatter story. You should always have things in your buy it now, and you should run between 25 and 50 items, I would say. But don't run more than you are prepared to ship within the 2 days shipping. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Everyone go follow Dandy. All right, I'm going to tell you my squatter story. If you've already heard it, you get to hear it again, or you can leave. Don't leave. Just hang out. So when I bought my first house, when I was like 26, I worked at Lowe's. So I was a store manager for Lowe's for 15 years. So I worked 70 to 80 hours a week. I had 2 small children. When I've been single mother since my kids were 1 and 2. So I lived there by myself. I bought the house in February. I moved in thank you, Goliath. I moved in April. And around September, I went to my mom's house with my sister, and we drank too much. And so I came home one morning and to take a nap. So normally if I was gone, I would leave the house at like 4:00 in the morning. I wouldn't get home until 8, 9 o'clock at night. Or some nights, like 2, 3 nights a week, we were staying at my mom's house so she could help with the kids or whatever. Like we were never home. So I got home in September. I come in the house, it's like 9 o'clock. I take my clothes off. I get in bed. I'm laying in bed and I hear like a rustling, and I thought it was a mouse. And I was like, because I live in that one's a farmhouse too. So I'm like, oh, the mouse in here. So I hear it again. I'm like, that's a big mouse. So I lean over the side of my bed and I see blue jeans and black socks sticking out from underneath my bed. So I get up, grab my phone, my keys. I run out my 3 back doors. I get in my car. I'm on the phone with 911. Like, there's someone in my house. There's someone in my house. They say, where are you going? I go across it. I said, I'm going to the VFW. I go across the street to the VFW. I'm sitting in the VFW parking lot. The guy that I hired to mow my lawn comes walking out the front door like he owns the place. Walking out the front door, puts his shoes on, starts walking down the street. So I'm on the phone. I'm like, I know who it is. I know who it is. So the cops come. One cop goes to find him. The other cop comes to my house. The cop's walking around. He's like opening doors and windows. And he's like, do you ever notice lights being left on or doors being left open? I'm like, yeah, but I have 2 small children and I have a ghost. And he was like, she thought she had a ghost. I'm like, don't put that shit in your statement. You make me sound like a crazy person. So we're walking around. We found a plate with toast on it. The other cop calls and he's like, hey, do you notice anything else? Like, he had gotten the guy. He's like, do you notice anything else? My grandfather's coin collection was gone. A bunch of other stuff was gone. So the guy, admitted to had been living in my house for 4 months. So he was breaking into my house after I was gone for the day. And they assumed, like, that day he was sleeping in my bed. And when he heard me, he got scared and he got underneath my bed. So now that I knew who it was, I wasn't scared, but I was like disgusted. He was eating my food, drinking out of my milk carton, taking a shower, sleeping in my bed. Like, he had been living in my house. So he went to jail. And after he went to jail, they found his lawnmower at our other friend Chris's house, because he mowed my lawn, Chris's lawn, like he mowed a bunch of people's lawns. And in his lawnmower, they found like my underwear, Chris's sister's underwear, like a bunch of other creepy things. So he went to jail. He only went to jail for like 6 months or 8 months or something like that. And then they called me and they wanted me to say that I felt like he was going to hurt me. Everyone go follow Dandy's Treasures. This giveaway is going to run. He wanted me to say like I thought he was going to hurt me or something. I didn't. I think he was homeless and pathetic and whatever, and taking advantage of me. And so he got out. I didn't see him again until like years later. I saw him at a bar, the bar that I got punched in the face by a dude at. I saw him at the bar. He was a dishwasher, and he came out, and me and my dad were standing there. And my dad, I looked at him. He made eye contact with me, whipped around, ran away. My dad like hugged me. He's like, "You're all right. Let's go." And we walked away. But so there's my squatter story. That was my icebreaker for years when I worked at Lowe's. I got punched in the face by a dude at a bar. I also got in a friggin' bar fight a couple weeks ago at a restaurant. Not by me. I did not do it. Okay, Southern Charm 7. I just followed you. Michelle. All right, Southern Charm 7. Let me go bookmark all of your upcoming shows. Thank you so much. Very good to have multiple shows posted so we can go and get you bookmarks. I do not know why people are punching me. I'm a nice lady. I don't know. Everyone go follow Southern Charm. Thank you so much. You won a $5 gift card. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So that is, and then in that house, the ghosts in that house, like one time when my brother Benjamin got out of the Marine Corps, he moved in with me, and he used to live in like the back room. And I used to travel a lot for work. And one day he called me or he texted me like 2:00 in the morning, "Are you home?" And I didn't answer. And so in the morning I was like, "No, I'm not home. What's up?" "I'm in Connecticut." And he said, "I woke up in the middle of the night to a boom, boom, boom." He goes, "It was so loud. It woke me up. I walked around the house. I looked in the basement. I couldn't find where it was coming from." It scared him so much he got up and went to the gym. He was like, "I'm out. I'm out of here." He left and went to the gym. And then like a couple days later when I was home, it happened again, and he came flying out of his room. He's like, "I told you." And like we tried to find it, we couldn't find it. Those ghosts were like malicious. He one time woke up in like a trance. He was upstairs in his bedroom. Yes, we're home. Upstairs in my kids' bedrooms were upstairs. We had been moved out for years. He woke up upstairs in the bathroom. There was like a doll head in Emma's old room. And one time he had a girl over, and they were laying in bed, and the doorbell went off. Good morning, Griff. And she was like, "Do you have to get the door?" And he's like, "We don't have a doorbell," because there was no doorbell there, and the doorbell was just ringing. His girlfriend now, Lexi, tried to stay there a few weeks ago, and she was like, she goes, "I made chili. I was sitting in the love sack. I was just eating chili, watching Gilmore Girls." And his construction helmet, like flew off the wall, and other things. And then the dogs were like sitting and looking and staring at something, and then were like growling. And she was like, "I'm out. I gotta get out of here." Yes, my brother still lives there. I mean, all of our houses are haunted. We can't get it. That one is a little bit more. The ghosts here don't bother me. The ghosts here are really just like menacing. They're not like mean. They're just like, "Hey, we live here." Though I think down in the basement, once we start moving things, because we've fixed the basement before because my foundation collapsed before. I live in upstate New York. When the foundation collapsed when I first moved in here, we did work down there, and that really like stirs them up, and we found some weird shit down there. I'm gonna video document a lot of the things today, so you're gonna want to follow the other forms of social media so that I can show you. And I'm gonna go live other times today too. I just didn't want to. I wanted to be able to focus on people like Southern Charm. Thank you so much. I wanted to be able to focus on people and talk, and not have to and not worry about, like, once my father gets here and my brother and everybody, I'm gonna have to help them for a while. I don't think there's any more in there. I only did a few. What was the name of the bar? Asking for a friend. It was Sunset. It's down in Sylvan Beach, New York. The bar is called Sunset. That was a bad night. Dude, he punched me in the side of the face. You know how your glasses like break, like have the thing right here? He punched me right here, snapped my glasses. In northern New Jersey, yes. Let the ghosts know what is going on. At this point, do we stop blaming the houses? I know, right? They're just following me. Well, then also doing what we do, we sell dead people's stuff all the time. Like I think that I carry spirits with me. And I've also gone into houses like my mom and I've talked about this before. Like we'll go into a house, like an estate sale or something and get like a weird vibe and be like, never mind, we're not buying anything here. Cause we're like, this is bad. Yeah, who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. It does track the Hitler theory. I know. I'm pretty sure I was Hitler in a past life. I can't catch a break at this point. But I don't. We usually like if I get bad vibes for something or bad vibes from a house or whatever, I won't buy anything. Or sometimes, one time I was selling little cars on here, and we were doing like choice of little cars, and the pink one started to drive away, and I sold it to somebody, and I mail it to them. I said free ghosts included. I was in bed, hubby bathroom. Someone walked by our door towards our closet. Yeah, that I see people walking all the time. The other day I was laying in bed and I saw someone like walk by the door and I see like shadows and it's crazy. I watched your packing videos. You're adorable. Thank you so much. What is your shipping total from yesterday? Oh, from the day that I had to pay for shipping, $47. That's why I don't do free shipping or discounted shipping. And the only reason it was only $47 was because everyone listened to me and only bought like 2-3 things at a time. All right, everyone go follow Finley's Finds. Finley's Finds, you and I are already friends. Let me bookmark your shows. Look at that cute kitty. Everyone go follow Finley's Finds, Dandy's Treasures, and everyone that is purchasing these gift-to-chads. I super appreciate your love and support. You guys are amazing. Thank you for all that you do. I believe in hidden veil that we can't see our eyes. Certainly true. How do I get shipping for large? Thank you for your tip. Large bedding. I've done jewelry. Big difference. So if it is larger than a 12 by 12 by 12 and more than 5 pounds, you can create a custom shipping profile. I do have a video on my YouTube on how to create a custom shipping profile. And most videos on my YouTube, I try to keep between like 2 minutes and 5 minutes, unless I'm doing like long, like I'm packing and shipping, doing that. Most of my informative videos are just a couple minutes long, so you can refer back to them, so you can watch them, so you can help them or use them for help. Thank you, Tarnish. I appreciate you. I tried to be. Thank you for boosting the show. You are amazing. You missed that one? Yeah. So it's a couple videos. I actually just made that one like 2 weeks ago. So it's only a couple videos back. Thank you for the community boost. I tried to be helpful and I'm not monetized on YouTube. So I'm directing you over there just so that you can reference back. And also so that we don't have to continue to answer the same questions, but also so that when you can have it right next to you while you're doing it. So you can pause me speaking, you can look at the clips like I actually show you how to make everything. So it is more helpful over there. So I don't mind, like I like answering questions and I don't mind doing this, but thank you, the Vintage Gypsy. But I do think that it is easier for people to actually there's an orb. That doesn't surprise me at all. Then I started with the slamming kitchen cabinets and we decided to move. That's not a bad idea. You saw it? Cool. Just tell them everything's going to be okay today. We are going to, yes, I saw that. Should your show picture be what you sell or just be a plain picture? I have found a couple things. I sometimes like to do I love the fun things. Like my friend Molly made these. I take pictures. I have found when I use pictures like, hold on. When I use pictures like this, I may be selling all of those things in that show at 300 in chat tip training. Thank you so much, CLB. You're a wonderful human being. If I have a picture of what I'm selling, I sell so quickly. Thank you so much. Thank you for your raid, Manslayer Chick. Love your name. Everyone go follow Manslayer Chick and Finley's Finds, and everyone that's rating and tipping. You guys are one. $1 a piece. $318. I love you. Thank you so much for your tips. Been having a rough month. So every dollar counts, and I really do appreciate you sharing your hard-earned money with me. Thank you. I love you. I'm not crying today. I cried all day yesterday. It was embarrassing. I had to take yesterday's video off of YouTube because I was crying so much. It's so embarrassing. Thank you for your tips. Thank you, Alicia. To answer your question, what I found, thank you, Dee. Thank you, Renee. What I have found is if you have pictures of what you're selling and you've already sold it, but you're still going, people will come in continuously and ask you. Thank you, Ange. I thank you for valuing my time. I appreciate you. People will come in and continuously ask for what your picture is. My name is the Hodgepodge Place on all other platforms. It's the same as this, and you'll see my face. Every tip gets a giggle. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everyone getting this gift card giveaway. Yes. So they'll be like, do you still have that hen on nest? And I'll be like, no, I sold that hen on nest in the first 2 minutes of my show. I'm 2 hours in. I don't have anything left in my picture. Thank you for your tip. Thank you so much. It's amazing how much dollars add up. You guys are wonderful. It is not gender reveal. They were my Easter nails. I had orange and blue. No babies for me. You know, I used to say to my mom when she would be like, well, maybe you're pregnant. Thank you, Paint and Twine. I'd say, you know, that thing you got to do for that to happen. That's not happening. Thank you for your random gift. Oh my God. You guys are so awesome. Good tip about the show picture. Yes. So I think that if you create a fun picture on Canva or just have your basic, you know, the Hodgepodge with just basic profile picture, something catchy, something bright, colorful. Thank you so much. Yes, George, I'm so glad you hit your goal. I was in your show and I heard you talking about how I don't care who you just DM'd asking for if I saw your show, thank you, Kimberly Rose, and I heard you talking about your goal and how you're working on having your best month ever. And so I wanted to bring some friends over. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Who's going to win this giveaway? And then we're going to do another one. Flea Market Wizard, please make sure you're following Finley Finds and everyone that's been rating us today. And Goliath with the raid. Thank you. I'm still learning what works best with cover photos, show times, so much to learn. Yes. And do what works best for you. I think that that's the best advice. Everyone go follow Goliath Gala. Thank you again. You're amazing. I think that everyone should do what works best for you. Statistically speaking, the best time for a show per whatnot is Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. I've never been successful on either of those. I'm not successful very much at nighttime shows. I prefer daytime shows. I think I have more energy. I can get the people during the daytime. I think my vibe is the same. I think it works better for me to do day shows, but a lot of people like moonrise. So like a lot of people like nighttime shows. A lot of people like weekend shows. I also don't like weekend shows. So you have to do what works best for you when you have the energy to do it, when you feel up for it, whatever you are doing, you have to do what works best for you. Let's take a selfie. We haven't taken a selfie yet today, but first let me take a selfie. Oh gosh, that's a terrible filter. Ugh, that's terrible. We're going to go no filter. Okay, everyone smile. Smile. I did not get your boobs. Nice try. And let's do, what's the date today? I'll just do a good morning. Good morning, friends. All right, posted. Thank you so much. Everyone go follow Goliath. And thank you for asking questions. I hope that I am helpful. Today is the first. Today's going to be a good day. Thank you, Summer. Thank you for your tip. My daughter is my twin. She's my little baby. You should go co-op live at the flea market this season. That would be fun. My friend Caitlin sent me a thing yesterday and it was like May 1st, May things start making sense or something like that. May you have a good May, something like that. So we need that. We need some good vibes. It rained yesterday, so my hair got all crimpy because my hair is naturally very curly and I straighten it. So it rained. So now my hair is all. I've been on Whatnot for 2.5 years. I started Whatnot October 2020. 3. And just for people, we've talked about this before. My first show, I sold nothing. My second show, I sold nothing. My third show, I sold nothing. My fourth show, I sold $44. My fifth show, I sold nothing. I didn't sell over $200 till my 12th show. It takes time. It takes commitment. I also used to do 8 to 10 hour shows at least once a week so that I could get people before work, people on lunch, people after work, East Coast people, West Coast people. It's like with any kind of social media, there are very few people who instantly find success on social media. Less than 1% of people find overnight success on social media. You have to put in the work. You have to be dedicated. You have to be consistent. You have to also have energy. I'm definitely a little bit I've been a little down um, for the last few days, months, weeks, whatever it's been. But I do try to still turn it on well when I turn the camera on, right? So you have to, it takes a different, yeah, a couple years. That's what it feels like. So it takes a little bit of, it takes more than just having good stuff. It takes more than just, hi, Daniel. It takes more than having good things. It takes more than um, having good prices. Like you have to put in the work. Also, you can't compare yourself to people that do this for a full time. So have I own a thrift store, owned a thrift store. I'm selling it right now, but this is what I do for a living. So, if you are going to get in what you put out. So if this is just a side hustle, if this is just a part-time gig, if this is just, you're a stay-at-home mom, you want to make a little extra cash, it's gonna be less. It's gonna take less time. It's gonna take more time. It's gonna be, less rewarding, I suppose, if you don't, but you can't compare yourself who does this 40, 50 hours a week, because that is unfair to you and to everyone else. Like comparison is the thief of joy. Most new businesses take 2 years to make a profit. Exactly. And most businesses are 40, 50, 60 hour a week businesses. So if you are, and they take 2 hours or 2 years to turn a profit. So if you're doing this for 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, and you're 2 years in, you still got 2 years before everything takes time. I don't think that, I think people, we're just so used to having instant success, or instant like return on investment or whatever. We're so instant gratification is the word I'm looking for. We're all so used to having instant gratification that we forget that things take time and things take work. And, that you have to, that with anything else, with any other job, you have to work towards it. It's a new month and the basement is getting fixed. The store is being sold. Only good. Exactly. I've been doing the manifesting 30 days. Everything is going to be amazing for 30 days, bringing in love and money and happiness, and just hoping for good things. Laura, you won that giveaway from Goliath. Everyone go follow Goliath. Goliath, when's your next show? Goliath Gala. Jacob, your next show is 5/4. All right, I just bookmarked it. Ooh, can we just hang out and sit by a fire? Because that would be fun. Yes, manifesting peace and happiness. Life. Thank you. I am doing my best. Like I said, I have been uncontrollably sobbing for days. Sassy vintage chick texted me last night and she asked me a question, like asked me how things were or whatever. And I answered her and she said, okay, stop crying and go to bed. I know you're crying. Like, yeah, I haven't stopped in days. It's fine. So everything's going to be good. Can't say happiness without saying penis. Facts. I see you sell vinyl. What's the best way to ship that? I purchase 13 by 13 by 4 boxes off Amazon. You can get like 50 boxes for like $40 or $50. They're expensive. They're almost $1 a piece. They're a little more than $1 a piece. But they, because of vinyl is 12 by 12 by 12 or 12 by 12 by 1 or whatever, the 13 by 13 by 4 boxes perfectly fit about 10 to 12 vinyl records, and you don't have to bend them, whatever, they fit in there perfectly. Definitely, the first couple of vinyl shows I did, I made boxes and I wanted to never sell a piece of vinyl ever again. It was worth the investment on buying those boxes from Amazon. Cheer up, Charlie. If packing needs insurance, who pays for it? You do. So the packing has, at all priority packing automatically comes with $100. But if you need more than 100, you have to pay for it. And when you go to buy it, it will only let you insure it for the amount of money you sold it for. So you can't like sell this for $5 and insure it for $5,000. If whatever you sold it for, that's how much it'll insure it for. So like I sold my engagement ring, and it sold for, I don't know, $1,200 or whatever. When I went to buy the additional insurance, it would only let me insure it up to the $1,200. So it was another like $12 for insurance or whatever. You can only insure it for what you sold it for, not what it's worth. So even though that ring was worth $4,000, I could only insure it for what it sold for, not what it's worth. You can buy additional insurance by going to the post office and doing all those other things. But if you want to buy it through Whatnot, That's what will happen. But you can obviously add additional insurance other ways, but you have to pay for it. You have a blessing and abundance, family, friends. I do, CLB. I am very blessed and thankful and trying to focus on that and focus on the good things and the positive and not the things that break my heart and are crumbling around me, literally and figuratively. So we are going to get there. We're going to figure it out. Everything's going to be great. Let's go back over here. Thank you again for all of the love and support. I do need ice cream. And being here. I am going to, my stepfather, I'm surprised they're not here yet, but I've got this. Exactly, Pixel. I got this. We're going to do it. We need sunshine in summer. I know, it's actually, the sun is kind of out right now. It's only 40 degrees outside, but the sun is out, and I've seen so many orbs flying. They're just chilling with me today. They're like, oh, I heard you're going to do some construction. What are you doing here? Why are you talking in my house? Need a yard sale? Yeah. You are due for a break. I am, Mary. Thank you. I am due for a break. Like I said, yesterday was the worst of it. Yesterday, we're saying that yesterday was the worst. We're going up from here. Like we're not. I'm not going to be all the woe is me and I think doom anymore. I'm going to try to manifest that yesterday was it, and we're continuing to go up from here. Everything is going to be great. I talked to corporate. They said, take a day. I love you. Sea salt. That sounds delicious. I think so. I'm struggling too with this weekend because we're working on the house that I'm not going to be able to do as many shows as I usually do, or I'm not going to be able to make the money that I usually do because I need obviously to still pay my bills. I need to pay for this. This is thousands of dollars that we're putting into this, to fix my basement. And then also now there's things I have to fix at the shop before I can sell it. So I am struggling with the fact that I'm taking a few days off. Also, if the shop does sell, the sale goes through, they want to close on June 12th. That is less than 6 weeks away. So I have to empty that entire building in less than 6 weeks. So Amberlicious, thank you so much. Amberlicious, you won that gift card giveaway from Goliath, and I think Goliath did a bunch. So yeah, pizza party. If you sell a box of items to one person and it's 30 cents per item or per box, it is per order. I have 4-leaf clover. No worries. We're all coming. Yes. Everyone show up. So, Caitlin, there is roofing that needs to be fixed. Just a few loose, shingles, some soffit that needs to be fixed, a piece of siding. And I will buy the stuff. So I asked my stepfather to put it on the list, and he's like, yeah, we'll try if we have time. Like, I know that we have a lot going on here, but I need to get that fixed. I wanted to have it fixed, like, as soon as possible so that I could get a hold of my real estate agent and tell her it's done. But the water test came back good, so that's good. They had to run my water, so I have a well. They had to run my water for 30 gallons a minute for 3 hours. And then they did a sample test, and they had to test to make sure it was safe and clean water or whatever. And it all came back positive, which I was shocked by. I'm not going to lie. Does it have to be someone? No, it can be anyone. She said it just needs to be done. I can go there and take pictures, and I'm going to go to Lowe's and just see if I can buy a few panels. Thank you so much for the tip. I need some ice cream with a truck and get a guy. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like that in upstate New York. Upstate New York is very, very minimal people. Everyone go follow Goliath. So that would be amazing. Okay. Send me a list after of what needs out. That would be great. That would make me feel so much better because I'm like, I would almost rather fix that than here first. Like, can we prioritize that and then come here? And it just sucks too that all of my brothers can't work today and tomorrow. There probably would be, they have a lot of work on their own stuff, but I bet if I went to, the toilets are good. The toilets got fixed and the toilets work. So that is fine. Now it's just they made a list. Hold on. I will tell you right now because my realtor sent me the email. So addendums. Oh no, I don't want to see the addendums. I just want to see what needs to be fixed. Thank you, Laura Binga. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. Okay, replace the missing piece of fascia plate on the right side of the building. Replace missing piece of soffit on the right side of the building. Replace loose and missing shingles on the roof. Clean out the gutter that is full of water as to not cause additional damage. Replace the missing soffit vent. So that's all that has to be done for the inspection to be. And she was like, right? That's what I said. And she was like, well, because the day before they came, both my toilets stopped working. And I had someone come and they replaced both toilets. The septic worked, the well was fine. Like all the things that we were stressing about ended up being fine, those little things. And she's like, Christine, you worked at Lowe's for 15 years. I will get a ladder. You buy the stuff. You and I can do this. I was like, okay, Lynn, let's do it. Thank you. That would be amazing, Caitlin. Everyone get this gift card giveaway from Goliath. Okay, guys, I'm going to reschedule. What happens if someone is overcharged for shipping? I saw an item listed and shipping was $89. That was definitely inaccurate. If someone is overcharged for shipping, they can talk to Whatnot and try to get their money back. $89 is a lot for shipping. That seems like it was incorrect, but sellers don't profit from that. So like on eBay, if you put like this to ship and it's going to be $47, you get that money back. Now people used to do that as a workaround from paying fees and all that kind of stuff with shipping. On Whatnot, sellers don't get that. So if a seller messes up on shipping, that's just dumb. You're hurting your buyer and the seller. The only person that's profiting out of that is Whatnot. Unless it's unless it's international or unless it's like huge. So we did a swung vase and we put it in there and it was like $37, $47. Like it was the same shipping as it would be on eBay or Poshmark or any of those other platforms because you put in the correct dimensions. So sometimes the shipping is right, but no one benefits from that except for Whatnot. So that seems like someone just messed up. I know that like I went and bought a shirt from a girl one time and I really wanted to buy more from her, but she had it so that a shirt, which should have cost $4 to ship and then I should have got a bunch for free shipping, she had it for $9.21 per shirt. And I was like, it's not a pound a piece and you can combine shipping. So I didn't buy any more from her because she set up her shipping wrong. Angela, you won that giveaway from Goliath. Thank you so much. Let's do another one. 20 pounds and over 20 is an $80 start. Thank you, Toasty Gold. That's super helpful. 20 pounds over 24 inches is an $80 start. Everyone go follow Toasty Gold too. The big sellers do that too. I mean, it happens all the time. People mess up and people do the wrong thing and people don't, make mistakes, whatever. I don't ever think anyone does it maliciously because it doesn't benefit them. So if it was like a different play, it was like eBay and you made money off of shipping, I can totally see where someone would try to screw you and charge you more for shipping. It does not benefit you on this app to do that. So I think it's just people make mistakes. The guy's smart calculator worth $150 and guy said he never received it. Showed pictures of the door and he kept the money and the product. That happens all the time. Unfortunately, thank you for your random gifts. Unfortunately, you can't fix bad people. Unfortunately, there's always going to be people who claim that they don't receive things or that it's damaged or that's broken. The good thing about this platform, thank you for all your random gifts. The good thing about this platform is they cover you on that. So you do not take the hit on that. And then that is on them. That's their bad karma, their bad juju, their bad whatever. That is on them that they scammed you and Whatnot. But you're going to have that everywhere. So the thing I accidentally did first class giveaways. Yes, I have done, when I first started doing first class giveaways, I did like $20 gift cards, $50 gift cards, whatever the case. And multiple people claimed that they didn't receive them. And then I was out all that money because then I reimbursed them or I gave them the thing anyway. So now I only do, the first class giveaways on $5. Sometimes I'll do 10. If like someone wins 2, I'll put it in there. But if I do anything larger than that, I either send you a little sticker and tell you to message me or I send it in a regular mail because I need to have tracking and insurance on that to make sure that I'm covered if it gets to you. So people can't leave reviews on giveaways. So here's the reason. I'm going to tell you the reason that people are allowed to give reviews on Gibbies. Now, does it make sense? Yes. Is it, hi, good morning, Tony. Does it make sense? Yes. Is it silly? Yes. But a lot of people, or people, not a lot of people, some people do the wrong thing when it comes to giveaways. Some people scam people. You saw the guy who said you get a PS5 and all he did was mail you a picture or letters that say PS5. Those are the type of things, or, giveaways, or, those are the type of things that you should leave a review on a giveaway if you get screwed or you don't get what you say. Like someone says you're going to get a $50 gift card and you really get a pencil. Though I get that. Do I think that anyone should leave a review on a giveaway if it just isn't what you thought it was going to be? It is like Philly Flipper said that he did a giveaway for a card and the card wasn't packaged well. The pictures were fine. It was received fine, but she didn't like the way it was packaged. That's shitty. You're a bad person. Like, give me a break. You're going to take time out of your day to leave a bad review on something you got for free. Like that's pretty messed up. But the reason they still allow you to do that for giveaways is so that people can still report when bad things happen. Goliath, you're amazing. Thank you so much for popping in this morning. I appreciate you. I am going to come to your next show. Thank you so much. So also when you do that, I always say this too when we talk about like blocking your blessings. I have people that have left me bad reviews. If I'm reading your reviews, I can very much tell if it is someone being silly, malicious, or legit, right? So let's say Cherry Bomb Vintage wants to leave me a review. First of all, if you're a seller on here and you leave a bad review, I will never buy anything from you because that's crappy. You should know. You should understand what we do here and understand that things happen, whatever. If I read a review and the review is like, hey, they put a 16-inch swung vase in a box with no bubble and it came in a million pieces, I'd be like, okay, that's a legit review. We can't be mad about that. If they put in there, the box was smashed all crap, even though it was packaged well, it came damaged, blah, 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 and you still give a bad review, that's not on them. That's on USPS. Or like there's a time and a place. I don't leave reviews. So I don't open my packages for 4-6 months. By the time I open my packages, they're like, you can't review that anymore. It was 6 months ago. But it would take a real lot for me. I got scammed by a seller on here for over almost $1,000, and I reported it to Whatnot, got some of my money back. But like those are things that you can leave reviews on. But anybody with a brain, people get so stressed out about getting a bad review. Don't stress about getting a bad review. I always say sales cure all, right? Sell more, get more reviews. I know it sucks. I have fallen down that rabbit hole of being very stressed out about bad reviews. Anybody who looks at reviews before purchasing from you, good morning, Sin Cakes, should have enough of a brain, to be able to tell if that review is legit. To be able to tell if that review is an honest review or if it's someone that's trying to hurt you or whatever the case is. So being able to thank the blessing of the gift, no matter what it is. Yes. If you have a bad experience with a seller, exactly. You just don't shop with them anymore. That's what I don't understand either, is if you like just keep scrolling, like I go to somewhere else. And that's great. If you have an issue. So here is, especially now, I had to turn off all my notifications for the app. I'm not part of the program where I deal with my own customer service. I do like to hear about things, especially if you're missing something or something's broken, whatever, you can tell me. And I will talk to you and I will apologize. And sometimes it takes me a day or two to get back to you or longer, but I can't do anything about it. So then when I direct you on how to take care of it, that is when there's a disconnect. So if you message me and say, hey, this thing came broken, I will say, I am so sorry. I did my best at packing. Did you think my packing was good? Please make sure to open a case and get your money back from Whatnot. Now in that scenario, that person should be like, it's okay. Yes, your packing was great. I'm so sorry that it came broken. Thank you so much for getting back to me. I will get my money back from Whatnot. That's the interaction, right? But the interaction I get sometimes is, what do you mean? I'm not doing that. Give me my money back. I do not have the power to give you your money back. I am not part of that part of Whatnot yet that is doing it so that the buyers can can issue refunds. I have gone down so much as to break it down step by step on how to get you your money back, but I cannot do that. Someone sent me a picture of a destroyed box with a tire mark over it and asked what they're going to do about it. Yeah. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? So you just have to think about that when you reach out to sellers. So sellers do like to apologize, like to talk to you, like to see. I have been scammed at the multiple times at the beginning of my whatnot career by someone saying something was broken or whatever, and me offering them PayPal or Venmo to take care of it because I didn't want the bad review or I didn't want the hit on my record for them opening a case against me or whatever. And then multiple times I was scammed and I gave them their money, and then they still went to whatnot and got their money back. So I say follow the rules. The rules are for them to go through whatnot customer service. This is my livelihood. I am not going to risk my livelihood over $20 or a bad review. You have to follow the process. I will help walk you through the process. I will apologize and I'll try to teach you how to do it, but I cannot physically do anything for you. You have to do it. Also, be conscious of this when you message someone. And there's times that I like with the plain white envelopes, I have to say, hey, sometimes it takes weeks to get these plain white envelopes. Also, I ship everything usually within one day, 2 days at the most. Once it gets tracked, he scans everything when he picks it up. My postman picks up for me every day. He scans everything when he leaves the store, and then it's tracking. If it gets stuck in like Indiana, I can't help you. And that sucks. And I hate that. I wish that I could drive to Indiana and pick it up for you, but I can't do anything about that. So the only thing we can do is wait a couple more days, see if it shows up, or get your money back. And sometimes, a lot of the time, you go open a case from whatnot, you get your money back, and then this package does show up at some point, which is amazing, which is great. That's not our fault. That's USPS. That is why whatnot opens the cases with USPS, right? So we don't have to do that. Whatnot will go to USPS, get their money back, get their insurance. They'll give you your money back. And then if the product shows up, amazing. So like Dorothy, the lady that makes stuff at my shop, she shipped like $400 something worth of dolls to a woman in Canada. And like 6 weeks later, it still didn't show up. It said it was in Indiana. She was so stressed because she was going to have to lose that money because eBay, like she was going to have to pay out that money. The lady went to like Hawaii or something, came back, ended up showing up like 2 months later. So things happen. It's hard to tell people to have a brain, right? But you have to think, is it their issue? Is it the USPS issue? Is it whatever? And that's why, like someone said earlier, they said if they bought something on April 18th and it hasn't arrived yet, what would you do? And I said, has it been shipped? Because if it hasn't been shipped since April 18th, if it still says pending shipping or packaging or whatever, and it hasn't had any kind of tracking, then you should get your money back already because that's been weeks and they haven't shipped it yet. They have technically 2 days. I give everyone like a week, a little leeway. Techie, you won that giveaway from Goliath. Thank you again. But if you do that and then you don't, hi, Miss Snoopy. But if it has been shipped, the person shipped it within 2 days. Look at how messed up my fingernail is. The person shipped it within 2 days and it's been like tracking and bouncing all around. It's stuck somewhere. You can still go and get your money back and still take care of the issue, but that is not a buyer's problem. That is a USPS problem. Got a giveaway item I sent out, returned to me, unable to forward. What do I do? So I do exactly what you did. Reach out to the seller or the buyer. And if they don't reach out, you can't resend it. So unfortunately, that's been happening a lot to me lately. And it'll say like return to sender, address not available, return to sender, number not found. I usually send at least one message and I say, hey, I got this, return to the buyer. Is there another address? Should I resend it? Whatever the case is. And then, thank you so much, Nine Smash. And then depending on if they answer or not, I send it back out. I have never had someone answer me. So I've had that happen multiple times and I assume they're trolls, bots, scams, something. Not once has the person that I've reached out to and say, hey, your gift card got returned to me. What do you do? And thank you. I'm glad you find my information valuable. Go follow me on YouTube, Instagram, all the things. That could be the case too. Happened twice so far with full. Yeah. So I also, thank you, Hammer Grab. Also, with that, I don't know where I was going. I got distracted by the chat, so never mind. But that's what I would do. Reach out to them. Oh, with the gift cards. So I ship out hundreds of dollars of gift cards a week. I have thought about changing to e-gifts and just sending a sticker or something because and having so what I do with bigger gift cards is I send a little note and I say please message me because I went through my gift card purchases and realized that like almost 50% of the gift cards I send out, morning buddy, I send out have not been redeemed. And so that is hundreds of dollars that I sent that no one ever redeemed. And that's money out of my pocket for no reason. So if I might start doing e-gift cards. The only thing with that is it just floods my DMs because I do so many a day. It would be a lot. So anything over $5, I do that way, but was suspended for Amazon for ordering too many. Yeah. So I made the mistake of ordering too many one time. So now I stay below 20. I usually order 18 a day or 18 every couple days. And you can't like print more than 20. My bank account flags it, Amazon flags. So I try to be like strategic with it. Like even if I don't need 18, I buy 18 just in case. So I have a couple extra for the next day. We should have Whatnot gift cards. That would be nice. Gift cards are easy right through Amazon. Yes, I have a buyer who requested their mail be held at the post office so it shows delivered, but I'm not getting paid for 3 weeks. Ask them to do a review on it. You can be suspended for buying too many gift cards. I guess so. Suggested box for that idea. I know, right? We have suggested that a million times. That they do Whatnot gift cards. And we have said that to multiple people on Whatnot. I know I have multiple people who have talked to Whatnot people that they should have Whatnot gift cards because they would just turn around and respend the money right back here. That would be amazing. I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. It would keep hundreds of thousands on platform every single week because I'm giving away thousands of dollars in Amazon gift cards every day. I don't want to give you Amazon gift cards. I want to give Whatnot gift cards. Taxes is why? That's interesting. That's good to know. You would think that would be same as credits when first signed up. Yeah. Is it possible to give a coupon as a gift? No. You can give it, but you can't. That's a purchase necessary. So you can't do a purchase necessary gift. Whatnot gift cards would be awesome. I agree. Our government doesn't want us unlimited facts. You're correct. That makes sense. Yeah. So you can still give it. Coupons and stickers. Yeah. You just can't be like incentivize someone. Like you can say stickers and then in that give a little gift card or give a little coupon. I want a Whatnot gift card and my Christmas. Me too. Buyers are changing addresses then when labels printed, they correct it and say didn't get it. I sent it to the wrong address and what refund? Yeah, that's scams. And there's always going to be scams. I think that one of the things that I get frustrated by, like I see on like the Facebook's pages or whatever, is people like, Whatnot is all scammers, blah, blah, blah. There are scams on every single platform. I have been scammed. Every single time I try to sell something on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, someone tries to scam me. There are scams on every single platform. So it's not something that is just here. There's always going to be bad people. There's always going to be people that try to scam other people. Like I've been scammed on everything. Facebook is the worst. But, and if you list something on Facebook, all of a sudden it'll be like, hey, send me your number or call this number and I'll buy it. Oh, give me this Cash App. Like every day. You wouldn't have to mail Whatnot gift cards. It would be in person. Yes, that would be great. I would love to do that. Go play the lottery. Oh, did they win multiple times? Good morning, Rad. How are you today? Thank you for this conversation. It's still available. Definitely. I know, right? Is it still available? Yes. Do you want it? Silence. No, it's not available anymore. See how that worked? How did Poshmark get there? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Are you open to sellers? What I'm going to do with the shop is I'm going to do like a blowout sale. Like I'm going to just have everything, like do a 1 or 2 day sale at my shop in person and just have people come. I have something stuck in my tooth. I can't believe my father's not here. I'm going to do a couple more gift chats since my father's not here. So we're going to do everyone getting this gift card giveaway from Goliath. And also I got some, and this is a good conversation. So until he shows up, we'll do a couple more. And, oh, wait required. That makes sense. And we'll keep having this conversation because I appreciate you guys. You guys always make me feel better. I definitely am going to get on multiple times today just to say hi and raid some people and talk to people, and give you some updates on what we're doing, because it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long weekend and I need love and support. But yeah, so yesterday was fun. So yesterday I went and did yes, I'll show you the progress. Go follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm going to update progress. Thank you, Hannah. I'm going to update progress as we go on there. You watched your first meat review? You got to watch the meat reviews. Everyone go follow my son too on meat review. Seller skin sending good vibes. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, I do not have knives. What would you suggest someone starting with just their own stuff to sell? What you love. Yes, it's the same name on Instagram. Based on the side glance. Hi, Cole. Yeah, he just walked into the living room. If you are selling, I would suggest you sell what you enjoy selling. Wherever you have been hanging out, wherever you've been gaining thank you, Jenny Sue, wherever you've been gaining the momentum, wherever you've been getting your followers from. Like if you get followers from coming these gift chats in a vintage decor, then sell vintage decor. If you are getting followers being in a vinyl category, then sell vinyl. Like wherever you are building your platform from, building your following from, start with that. Start selling things like that. And yes, selling what you enjoy, I think, is the best way to do it. I find myself, like when I do the shows where I'm selling what I love, I do so much better because I am enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm laughing. I'm talking. On shows where I'm just doing like my storage clean out or my trailer clean out, and I have thousands of books. I do not want to sell books. So I have just been putting it off because I know I'm not going to have the same energy. I'm not going to have the same momentum. I'm just not going to be as excited or as in tuned. And so I try to stay with things that I enjoy, but I do need to sell more things that I don't. Comic books, yeah. I suck at jewelry too. So I don't like selling jewelry. I like packing jewelry. I have fun selling jewelry because I sell it with my friends and the shows are fun. But selling jewelry by myself, I hate doing. I don't know anything about it. I sell pieces that are worth thousands of dollars for $5 every single time I do a jewelry show because I don't know what I'm looking at. And so I don't like selling things that I am just not good at. I also don't like not knowing everything about everything. I know you're shocked by that. I don't like failing and I don't like not knowing things. So when people ask me questions and I don't know the answer and no one can help me, I get frustrated. So I'm like, so I don't like selling things I don't know. But there's many things I don't know at this point. Don't know where you're getting your followers, different shows bouncing around. So then you should start anywhere. Then you should start, Classic Capricorn is facts. So then you should start in an estate sale category or a storage unit category. If you're getting your followers from everywhere, I do also suggest if you're going to sell everything, everyone go follow Hannah Hunt's Vintage. I love them. Such super cute ladies. Start in the garage. Yeah, exactly. If you are going to sell everything anyway, then start in any category. I think that one of the ways people are like, how do you get more followers? One of the ways that I started to gain followers was I would do shows in different categories every day. So I have followers from vinyl, from jewelry, from estate sales, from storage units. I scheduled my shows in different categories because when people log on, if they've never been here before, they've never followed you before. Like if I log on and no one's on that I want to watch, I go to vintage decor and then I pick someone new out of vintage decor. So if you schedule in different categories, different people will find you. You will get different followers from all categories because you will branch out. So every time I do a jewelry show, I get all these brand new jewelry people that have been on here for years doing jewelry find me because I'm finally in the jewelry category. You won? Yay. Aboard to thrift. Everyone go follow Hannah Hunt's Vintage and get this giveaway. Shows when I do it by myself. Yes, I agree. I'm taking a 6-week vacation. Do you think my show can bounce back? Yes. I think 6 weeks is not that long. I think you'll be fine. I think that your first show back might be a little rough, but there's no reason that you can't, especially if you come back full swing, you'll be fine. I worry about taking a day off that I'm going to lose momentum, but it generally, I have that stressor every single time I log on. I'm like, no one's going to show up for me. Everyone hates me, whatever. And then it's never the case. But do you think Whatnot is the right platform for nice rare items priced over? Only if you're going to put them in your buy it now, I would say. So I think that Whatnot as a live auction selling platform is geared towards liquidation, low starts, unless you have a giant following like Joe Hollywood, like whatever. But if you have larger items, like right now on my buy it now, I have a $400 Stife Bear set or whatever. If you have larger items that you want to just list in Marketplace or in your buy it now, I think that that's also awesome to do, because now Whatnot is continuing to grow, continuing to get bigger. And when you list something like that and someone Googles, if they're looking specifically for Fenton Cat Blue signed by this person, and you have that in your listing, in your Marketplace or in your buy it now, when you go to, thank you, Angelique, when you go to Google and you Google it, it'll say on eBay it's this, on Amazon it's this, on Whatnot it's this. So Whatnot is starting to get there. I don't think that this is the place where you should bring something worth hundreds of dollars, rare, whatever, and start it for $1. I don't think, I've talked to people in the antique category, and I do know that antiques go for relatively inexpensive here because we just don't have that crowd yet. But if you are going to list it in a stagnant place, for sure list it here. You can also use the platforms that list it everywhere for you. Do you find that people do much buying in the buy it now? Yes. So I am opposite of a lot of people apparently, which I'm confused by, because I thought we were all on the same page with this one. I know we disagree on a lot of things, but I really enjoy the buy it now. I think I fill the box. Exactly. So if yes, can someone tag Living Bliss Vintage? And Living Bliss Vintage will tell you what the app is, but I can't remember. When I put things in the buy it now, it is because, so if I come to your show, let's say I'm going to go to Hannah Hunt's show right now, and Hannah Hunt is selling clothing, and I'm like, okay, I really like that shirt, but I don't want to pay $9 to just buy one shirt, and I don't know if she has anything else I like. I'll look in the buy it now. I'll be like, oh, there's a couple things in the buy it now that I would like too. I'm going to buy that shirt. I'm going to hang out in this show. Vendu, thank you. Vendu will list on multiple sites. I'm going to hang out and buy this shirt. I'm going to see if there's anything else. And if not, at least I know there's stuff in her buy it now, so I can fill my box. And some people just want to buy one thing. Some people really want that one thing and will pay for shipping on that thing. But also there's people like me that will go into the buy it now and be like, I want all of this. I don't want just one thing. I want to fill my box. And I buy random things I don't need, things just to resell if I have free shipping out of your box. Do you think it would be better to just do a sit down and chat for a while, then start selling? I would do both. Goliath again. What are you doing, man? Thank you so much for another raid. You're amazing. Don't come say hi. Thank you so much. What are you doing today? You're just spreading the love. Oh my God, we got to take a picture. Everyone smile. Everyone smile.
Everyone smile.
Call Alan.
Why are you gonna do that?
There's 500 people in here.
Yeah, why don't?
Cause I do. Everyone, thank you so much for the raid. You're amazing. Who's gonna win this gift card giveaway? Goliath, you're awesome. Thank you for what you do. How do you do that so fast? They say hi, Cole. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are making my day. Today has been a day for Goliath Raiders. That is epic.
Today's been a day already.
Today's been a day already. Jenny Sue. Thank you, Jenny Sue. Jenny Sue, let me follow you. Everyone go follow Jenny Sue. You're almost at 10K. I'm going to go bookmark all of your shows. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, everyone go follow my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok if you don't mind swearing. But I have lots of stuff, especially for new. He is a grown man.
I want to go golf.
Okay, well, Grandpa's gonna be here soon. You're gonna have to help, so go golf now before we start working. Thank you so much for promoting. They say hi, Cole. How long you've been on Whatnot? 2.5 years. Hi, Cole Jr. Cole Jr. Hey, bud. Cole's gonna go golfing. He's not impressed. I know, right? Go golf. Hi, Cole. Hi, Cole. Yes, follow his meat review on TikTok. So this is my son. He does a meat review on TikTok.
I do.
He does. How many golf balls is he down to? Yeah, how many golf balls have you hit? Oh, Grandpa's here.
Well, what the shit?
Oh, he's got the excavator. It's happening. What the shit? Go. You better go golf now, quick, before he sees you.
I'll be back.
Okay. Hurry up, get out before he comes out here. He's just learning how to golf, but he's been doing really well, and he goes by himself all the time, which is awesome. So everyone go follow Jenny Sue. Thank you for being here. This is basement wall weekend. I'm not feeling better today. I'm a hot mess, but it's okay. We're gonna get it. Grandpa will lay down the law. I know. He better get out of here before Grandpa gets out of the truck and sees him. Because he didn't go to school today, so he could help us, but he needed a mental health day today, he said too. His sister took one yesterday, so his mental health day can start with golf. Yes, the excavator. So today, if you're not here, I live in a 300 and something year old house. My dirt floor basement with my concrete walls has been leaking and flooding my basement for months now. Today, my brother and my stepfather are here. We are going to start digging. Or the gym, exactly. We are going to start. He went to the gym at 5:00 this morning. He went to the gym, came home, went back to bed, and now he's going golfing. The forces have arrived. So all weekend, we are going to be working on fixing my basement. I sell everything. Hi, if you're new here, I'm sorry. Today is a talk show, but if you're new here, my name is Christine. I have a full store full of stuff: antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I do different shows every day of the week. I sell a little bit of everything. Yes, please go. Thank you so much for your tip. Yes, thank you. I know 400 people. If everyone did $1, it'd be $400. That would be crazy. Thank you. I appreciate you always saying that. Every dollar counts. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I sell a little bit of everything. And today I'm home because we are starting the work on the basement. So I wanted to do this chat. Thank you so much for your tip. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. I think Grandpa got him before he left. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys, we're not crying today. I cried all day yesterday. I cried so much yesterday. I had to take the video off YouTube. All these lives are available for rewatch on YouTube. But I had takedown yesterday because I was crying so much because it's just been a mess. It's been a shit show. Thank you so much again, Jenny Sue. Everyone go follow Jenny Sue, and thank you, Goliath. Oh, Cole's leaving. He got away. Thank you for your tip. It's just been a rough few months. It's been real bad, and it's never ending. I think the TV just turned on. Do you hear that? My TV is on. The ghost turned the TV on. Can you hear that? Okay. Well, yes, one day at a time. Thank you so much for your tips. I love you. It's just been it's been rough, but it's May 1st. Things are going to go well. Thank you so much for your tip. We are going to get better. Things are going to get better. We are manifesting positivity, love, money, happiness. We are just trying to get through the day. And this is the first day of a new start. I'm really excited to see my brother. I haven't seen my brother in years. So my brother David is up here from Virginia. I haven't seen him in years. And if all of my brothers and sisters are able to make it this weekend, it'll be the first time we've all been together since 2011. So sometimes you need a couple tragedies to bring a family together. So I will be very happy and excited if they are all able to make it. I know my sister had to have something this week, so she was planning on coming, but I don't know if she's going to make it anymore. I think later I'm going to sell pieces of the wall or something. I'm not really sure. I'm going to sell dirt or rocks or something from the basement. Mio, you won that giveaway. Let's do another one. Thank you so much, Jenny Sue, again. And thank you, Goliath. I appreciate you. Does Whatnot take a percentage? No. So here's the thing. Thank you for your tip. That is the thing with tips. So Whatnot takes a percentage of everything except for tips. So tips are a great way to support your favorite sellers because we actually get all of that money. If you buy something out of the Buy It Now, it obviously takes your money. You buy something for it. Exclusive. Let me follow you. Thank you, Exclusive, for being here. Oh, you're almost at 28K. Let's go. Oh, we can get them to 28K right now. They're at 27, 113. They need like 100 left to get to 28K. That's amazing. Thank you so much for being here. We're best friends now. Thank you so much for your tip. I'm not crying today. I cried all day yesterday. We don't need to. Yesterday was the worst of it. We said that. We're yesterday was the worst. It's gonna get better from here. It's gonna be great. Um, Thank you, Goliath, and everybody. I don't know why they haven't come in the house yet. I know. I just hate it though. Every dollar does count. I'm gonna try to sell. So I was trying to do the 30K in 30 days to make the money to rebuild the basement. We didn't hit that because obviously some other crazy things happened over the last few weeks that put a wrench in my life. But we are, so that's why I'm a little stressed about not having a show. I have a show this afternoon, but my foundation collapsed in the basement. You found me through Goliath. Yay. I freaking love that. Goliath, you are just killing it. I appreciate you and what you're doing for this app. And today, I do a video on my iPad and then I am on my phone to run things. I appreciate all of you so much. And I wish I was selling things today because that would have been really fun, but I feel like that's a good time to get raids like that. When you're just talking and you're enjoying each other. Is it okay to ask what the percentage is and whatnot? It is, yes, you can just Google it and find out the percentage, but it's 8% plus 2.9% processing fee plus 30 cents per transaction. But you can Google it. Amazing to watch. Thank you. It's nice meeting you. I'm so excited to meet all of you new people. I can't wait till you can come to a selling show. It'll be lots of fun. I am doing the clutter clear out this afternoon. It's only going to be like 20, 30 minutes. But if I'm here, I don't know, I'm going to sell dirt or rocks or pictures of my brother. I'm not really sure. But if I go back to my shop, I'll be able to sell real things and I'll be able to show you my shop because usually yes, a dollar nets you about 38 to 43 cents. Or ghosts. I know. Yes, all of my brothers are attractive. I'm there. Like Ben was saying the other day, he's like, well, I've always been Christine's hot brother. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I always get that about all of you. Like I've always just been Ben's sister or David's sister or Trevor's sister or whatever. Yeah, run a date with a brother. David is not. David is married. Benjamin has a girlfriend. Trevor has a girlfriend. Keegan is single. Austin is single. My sister is married. I am single. Need for other channels. Yes, so I should run them. When Ben used to come to my shows and he would be like, ride the bull or whatever. And yes, I have an older sister and 5 younger brothers. He would ride the bull or he would do stupid. So here's a picture of my brother. We went to a concert this weekend. I don't even know if I have a picture of my brother here. Wait, here's a picture of my brother and my dad. That's Benjamin and my dad. My dad's shirt says y'all crazy. Yeah, it's about to be a dating show. That's Benjamin. I just don't have any pictures of anything like readily available that I can show you of like David and Trevor and Keegan. I've actually never been married. I've been engaged a couple times. I was engaged once for an hour, had a panic attack, took the shirt off, took my shirt off, took my ring off, and then I was engaged for a few years and went through a separation there. But I've actually never been married. You're loving the show? Good. Yes, I was engaged for an hour. And then I had a panic attack. I was 21. He was the father of my children. He asked me to marry him. We were at dinner with my dad. And I had turned the ring upside down. And then about an hour into dinner, I started having a panic attack. And I took it off and I gave it back. And we dated for another like year after that. But I got a 500 selfie. And then the other one I was engaged to for years. But yeah, right. Married at 21 feels like an hour. Yeah. So I think he just felt like he needed to do it because I was having his baby. I felt like we didn't need to do it. So it was like definitely not something that we needed to do, clearly, because we've been apart for 15 years. My daughter's 15. We've been apart since she was 8 months old. So obviously it was something we did not need to do. Yes, we were best friends. We've been friends since we were 11, got pregnant and decided to date for a couple years, had another baby, and we've just been friends ever since. Yeah, you do, for sure. PB&J, you won that giveaway. Let's do the next one. Thank you again, exclusive deals. I hope you got to 28K. It takes a minute usually for it to update, but when you go out and come back in, let us know. Put them up for adoption. I love that. It's such a crazy thing. I know. It's so weird I don't know. I guess I would rather be lonely by myself than be lonely in a relationship. I posted something on TikTok the other day. Like, I watch all these things and people are like, oh, you have to find, um, people that love you like this, love you like that. I'm like, is that real? I don't think that's real. So here I am. Yeah, exactly. I think that too. I think that that's probably why, even like with my ex that I was engaged to for years, the reason that we never got married was because I think that if I was to marry, I would never divorce. And I knew better than that was going to work out. So we didn't ever marry. We just were engaged for years. Everyone, thank you for being here. Everyone go follow Repurposed by Becky. She's trying to get to 10K. Thank you, the gypsy. I'm okay. That's just another wrinkle in time. It's fine. Yeah, exactly. Every relationship is work. How did your foundation collapse? So hi Tucker's Treasure. So my house is 300 something years old. It is, when I bought this house, the people who lived here had lived here for 80 years. They were 80 years old. Two people who didn't use the house, whatever. When we moved in, there were 9 of us. Me, my 350-pound ex, my 300-pound son, my 2 teenage daughter, 200-pound teenage daughters, just like me. Oh shit, here they come. I'm about to have to get off. There's my brother and my stepdad. Uh-oh, it's happening. We're gonna have to get off. And then 5 little kids. There were 9 of us, and so we were running around. The foundation collapsed within a month. Good morning.
Hey, sunshine.
How are you? Say hello to 400 people that are ready to watch us work.
Good morning, 400 people. Hello, 400 people.
Oh, they're trying to get me to run dates with my brothers. That's what they want to win today. Good morning.
Morning.
Eat a donut. Boston cream.
I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, so today we're working on the foundation. Boston cream is the best. So yesterday I had a meltdown because I got the wrong donut. So then Doug's estate sent me a whole thing of just Boston cream donuts.
How do I get downstairs?
Right there.
Right here.
That's it.
The very door.
That's it.
This is nice.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get off in a minute and I'll come down with you, but
I'd be fine. Hey, where'd you get a Dunkin' Donut?
We got Dunkin' Donuts here. We don't have Starbucks here.
How far away is that?
Right down the street. You want something? I'll go get you something.
Huh?
What do you want? I'll go get it for you.
I'd give my left one for a cold brew, I think.
All right. Well, because I'm sure Dad would want a tea too, so. I brought Emma there this morning before school.
Christine,
What?
what are you doing?
I'm doing a show.
You have a flashlight?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'll find you one. Is the light on down there? Or you want to go in the other part of the basement?
I just need to see things. Hold on.
Yes, I'm sure I have a flashlight somewhere. What do you want in your cold brew?
Black.
Black cold brew?
Light ice.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get David a coffee. Would you like a tea?
Yeah. No, you don't.
Well, if I'm going, you gotta get a tea.
Yes, ma'am.
Wakes him up, exactly. See, you know what? When people yell at me for calling them ma'am and sir, my stepfather, yes, ma'am. Exactly. We're just how we were raised. He's military too. They're all Marines. So we are yes, ma'am, yes, sir to each other and everybody out of respect. Exactly. And people be like, don't call me ma'am. I'm not that old, blah, blah. I'm like, it's not old. It's a respect thing. All right, everyone go follow Repurposed by Becky. Thank you so much. Christy tipped me. Thank you so much. Did you tip me for the coffee? I'm gonna go get him a cold brew. Did you hear him? I give my left nut for a cold brew right now. Cool, David. Also, I haven't seen him in years. Like, there's no, Semper Fi. You were in the Navy? That's amazing. Thank you for your service. You look so happy they do make me happy. You know what? I've been stressed about them coming and sad and like, I don't know how I'm going to put on a happy face for them and be here. And Sassy last night, she goes, they're your family. You don't have to put on a happy face. I said, I feel like I do. And then as soon as I get here, I'm happy. I feel loved. And I needed them. I need them to be here. So I'm excited. I really hope that they all get to come here. I would love to see all of them and have us all, you know, all help. But who's this next one by? I think there's one more at least. Did you find your flashlight?
Found it.
You're so welcome. Thank you again, everyone. Please go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage. Thank you. I'm all caught up. Okay, I gotta go then. All right, we're gonna raid. I have to go. I'm gonna go get coffees, and we are going to go to we're gonna go bless the next person. Should we go? I don't know. Where should we go? I want to go somewhere small. I know I do love Harry Tornado, but I don't know if I hate to go to. I'd like to take all of us to someone small, right? He would appreciate it. All right, well, let's go to him. All right, I love you guys. Have a good day. I hope that you all have. Thank you again. I'll be back on later. He does raid me all the time too, so it will be nice to give it back to him. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later.